Hello, this is Mr. Jones. Women, you're not thinking straight. Men need sex. And listen to what I'm saying. I'm saying men need sex. I said men need sex. And you're like, duh, or okay, or whatever. But listen to what I'm saying. If you ever get the notion that all men want you for is sex, first of all, you need to look at yourself and say, you know what? At least I'm sexy. Because if men don't want you for sex, that's not good for you. That means you're unattractive. But what you need to understand is men are needy. Not because they're naturally needy, but in this society, it is a society against men having pleasure. None. Men are expected to work, slave away, and never have sex. Those are the expectations. So a man's always going to need sex usually because sex is more than a want. It is a need. And I will go into detail about that more in other videos. You get those needs met easier. You have more opportunities to have sex. If you don't have sex, that's on you, but you have the opportunities to, and you know that, don't you? So you're satiated. You're satisfied. You have sex. He doesn't. It's a life-altering thing, and his life is at stake. He could go his whole life without having sex. He needs that sex. It doesn't matter if he just had sex. He's had tremendous dry spells probably. He may have just had sex. He needs some more. He didn't get what he needed from that sex because of that mindset that men don't deserve sex. What could be going on is somebody gypped him in sex. They gypped him and didn't give him a real good sexual experience. So the truth here is, men are not being pigs. They're needy. They're not getting something that you get. You get sex and nobody's saying anything. You get sex. You get what you need. You need sex. You need money. You get what you need. You got what you needed. You have sex. You have opportunities to have sex. Men are walking around scared thinking they'll never have sex again, or they'll never have sex at all, or whatever it is, with these strong fears that are legitimate fears. Okay, all he wanted was sex. That's a human need, ma'am, that isn't being met on his end. Society wants men for their strength and all of that. They want men to be needy and weak in society in certain ways so that they can be used and controlled. They are purposely made unhappy, so they're always in a needy mood, needing something from what some would consider the weaker sex, you. And when people call women the weaker sex, they might just be saying physically. And some might be saying physically and mentally. But I'm here to tell you that the patriarchal society does consider you the weaker sex and does consider men the prize. This is why the prize is mistreated to use the prize, because men are an excellent working force for the nations. A powerful force. And men are extremely strong, way stronger than women. They could throw you around like a rag doll and you could be full of muscle. And he could be a fat bellied beer drinker and throw you around like a rag doll. Don't forget the power of men. Okay? There's a lot of power there. The reason you don't want to forget that is because somebody's looking at the power men have. Don't be tricked. If someone's valuable, they're valuable. And what men can do is of value. Listen to what I said, what they can do. So people with their brains on straight, who are thinking straight, say men are a powerful commodity. They are a powerful workforce. They are worth tons of money. keep them under control by giving the control to the weaker sex, women. Okay? And I don't mean to disrespect you as women. I'm saying the patriarchal society is saying you're the weaker sex. Scientifically, in the way that they're talking about, at least. So it's them saying that, and they treat the situations between men and women as such. They treat men as the most powerful sex ever created by enslaving them and chaining them. So you have to understand, if a man wants sex, he's desperate for it because he's being mistreated because of his power. He's not being a creep. He's not being a pig. He's needy. You have sex. Are you going to stop having sex altogether? Don't you enjoy sex? You get sex, so you're fine. He doesn't get any. And every time he does get some, it's dangerous. It's relatively safe for you. So think about this, women. Just open your eyes and think straight. Use your minds and think straight. Don't get caught up in the ocean of indecisiveness and not thinking correctly. Think straight. They're not being pigs. That's not what's going on. MGTW. Men going towards women. Take care. This is Mr. Jones. Have a great and productive day.